and welcome to another thrilling edition of the PUNAtic Punk Rock Podcast. I am your host and crack-smoking son of the president.
I'm Dr. Deadbeat, but spooky this time because it's
Spooky
Halloween
Dr.
season.
Desby, yes, and we're doing the spookiest theme of all, songs I found off Spotify. Usually I don't go on Spotify, but to do an interview, I had to make an account and get their Spotify songs. And in doing so, I found a bunch of music from Hawaii that I didn't get off Bandcamp. Now, how I got them off Spotify is a secret only I need to know. It involves very, very dark magic. In fact,
Ritual was hellish.
even describing it to you is a capital offense, and I'm sure a slur to some culture.
So it's like opening the Necronomicon and then reading it, right?
And then it's screaming the N word at you, yes.
I see.
Uh, that's what this entailed, getting these songs. Uh, what do you know about SoundCloud? Not SoundCloud. What am I thinking? Spotify. What do you know about Spotify?
You know, it's where anybody can pay a little bit of money and put anything they want up there, and nobody can do anything about it.
Have I been saying SoundCloud this whole time?
Yeah, you've been saying SoundCloud.
Well, this is a time reverse statement. SoundCloud. No. Spotify. Spotify. No inflection, no giggles, no nothing to fuck up the wavelength. Just saying the word Spotify. Okay, and that's gonna be copy pasted wherever I need it.
You know, ingenuity.
Yeah, so I became aware of Spotify because of well, first it was one of the places all my podcasts disappeared to. It was like magic black hole. Some of my favorite podcasts went and never came back. Mostly Parcast. I liked their Colts thing. Then I found a better Colts podcast.
I think we're on Spotify, aren't we?
We're on Spotify. I think you're the one who gets the money off of that.
That one goes right back into keeping it on because you have to pay yearly.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess we run an annual neutral or do we lose money?
Oh, we lose money. I pay out of pocket. But it's worth it to have it out there.
I guess so. Yeah, I could point people to it, though I usually point people to the Bandcamp.
Yeah.
But now I know it's there for people who use Spotify. Step on the People exists there, along with a number of other bands who don't exist on Bandcamp, which is what we'll be talking about today, or at least listening to. I don't. Yeah, let's listen to one. This is a band called Repellent. The song title is Messiah's Greed. I'm not sure if they're a Christian band or not. In fact, I have another one who I'm pretty sure is a Christian band. But they're not bad. I don't like Christians are my brothers, even if they believe weird shit. Same with Mormons and everybody besides fundamentalists, Southern Baptists.
You know, I can agree there. Especially being surrounded by Mormons now.
I mean, how many Mormons, like, what's the percentage of really intense Mormon to, yeah, I'm Mormon, but what of it?
It's like half.
Half?
Yeah, it's like every other person.
So it's really hard to gauge what you could talk about then.
Yeah, you just kind of assume that they're very, very seriously Mormon.
Oh, damn. That's got to, like, kind of limit, like, just talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird code switch that I didn't have to think of.
Oh yeah. You Just like stay away from these topics. Don't cuss. You
Oh,
know.
of course. Yeah, I bet you go straight to hell for cussing. Fortunately, I don't send anybody to hell. You can cuss anytime you want here.
That's fucking good.
I see you looking around. Make sure the neighbors don't hear you say fuck.
Right through the walls. They listen in with cups.
This is Messiah Green off of the band Repellent off the album Replacing Bison.
Rain down, dripping down on me. Wreck sun and sets my eyes. Reach out, reach the unholy, unholy omen inside. Release the dark ceremony. Fear winding down my spine. Weakness, squishy and sorry. Fuck me in my bones brain. Forget the screams of your victim. You love to make that bleed. Deserving all that is hurting. Now plant the darkness in. Do you realize the meaning of glory? Or are you dead, emotionally blind? You think that I might bound to this totally? Then my friend, you're totally right. Empowered by the betrayal, thriving in endless greed. Give in and you will be able, right now, to serve my needs. Excessive lust for disaster, sorrow and misery. Break free and bury your idols, true infidelity. Bow down and follow your master, and you will clearly see. No one is leading the way now, deciding destiny. Do you realize the meaning of glory? Or are you dead, emotionally blind? You think that I might bound to this something? Then my friend, you're totally right. Like a dead rise for me. Our entity must survive. You will die without warning. In the end, it's all mine.
That was Messiah Green by Repellent on the album Replacing Devices. It sounded like he was a crusader. but I'm still not quite sure what that song's about.
It's about harnessing the power of Metallica, but
It's
only
pretty,
in your vocals.
it's pretty awesome though. I dug it.
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
Yeah, I liked going through Spotify. I liked going through a bunch of their playlists. It really helped me like understand. I did a lot of the research for the power violence episode, just going through Spotify playlists.
God, power violence. Sounds like the most made up name of a genre imaginable,
Have
but
you not
I
listened
guess it's
to my
real.
power
No, you've
violence
shown me some
episode?
power violence.
Have you not listened to my power violence episode where I have an hour and 20 minutes of power violence?
I didn't get all the way through the power violence. It was too
Oh,
much power, too much violence.
has milk banana in it. You can't go wrong. Oh yeah, I was using it to research the power violence. Research got to listen to all kinds of genres. I like to listen to wacky genres. Listen to chain punk. Do you know what chain punk is?
What is chain punk?
Okay, it's like if like English and European D beat punk. Do you know what D beat punk is?
No, I don't.
Okay, if you had like English anarcho punk, but you had a really annoying beat that you repeated forever and ever and ever, that's D beat punk. And that instead of actually singing, you just make a lot of loud noises and growls. That's D beat punk. Now you take that and you take American hardcore punk. Do you know what American hardcore punk is?
I do. I know
Do you know
American
what
hardcore.
New York hardcore punk is?
I have a feeling I do.
It's louder, noisier, and more in your face. Now, if those two genres had like really, really messy sex, like just jizz everywhere, nobody knows like what's going on. It's just very angry sex, okay? And a baby was born, and that's called chain punk. But he had a twin called egg punk.
Egg punk.
Yes, and egg punk is like DB uh, uh, had like a child with Devo. You might actually enjoy that.
That actually sounds awesome.
But yes, uh, Spotify has let me expand my musical horizons, and now I know what these weird micro genres are.
You went a roundabout way to get to a lot of screaming.
Oh, it's very cool screaming. I like it. I like the thing I never liked about DB was it seemed like a lot of screaming, a lot of screaming and annoying. Uh, there was a driving beat, but there was nothing really beyond it to me. But then they mixed it with like the New York hardcore sound, which I also never really cared for, to be honest. It like took the hardcore I liked, like Dead Kennedys or Bad Brains, even a bit of bad like Black Flag, and they just kind of, well, let's just make it fast and loud, faster and louder, angry, broy, and I never cared for that either. But then when they fuse together, something happens. Like it has like 7 arms, but somehow it fucking works. I don't understand the mutation that created this genre, but it sounds fucking awesome.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I use Spotify for. Do you use Spotify much?
Not really.
Uh, that's
I
probably
have,
for the best.
I have my backlog that I'm never going to get through. God forbid.
That's probably for the best because Spotify has its controversies. But we'll get to that after another song.
Yeah,
Here's
they pay like shit.
here's another Jesus-y song. I think. Pretty sure this is a Christian band. The other one I'm not sure. This one I'm pretty sure. But as with my belief in God, I don't know. Who cares? Oh, you care. Sorry about that, man. This song is called Dead Man Walking by One Way Out. Oh, it's kind of familiar name there. I wonder This might be some people we know.
No, they had one more way out.
Mhm. The album's called Wasted.
Here we go again, it's the same old thing. Game over, back to the beginning. I'm sick of you leaving me be. You had your chance, it was empty. Dead man walking, what's your face? Think of all you gave away. Time has come and your soul been stuck. Bow before the King of Kings. King of fools and endless lies. King of broken, shallow dreams. Ruin the souls you stagger through. I wash my dirty hands of you. Dead man walking, what's your face? Think of all you gave away. Time has come and your soul's been stuck. Bow before the King of Kings. Dead man walking, what's your face? Think of all you gave away. Time has come and your soul's been stuck. Bow before the King of Kings. I hear you shaking in fear. Is your future drawn so close? When the sun of God puts you in your place, forever and always. Dead man walking, what's your face? Think of all you gave away. Time has come and your soul's been stuck. Bow before the King of Kings. Dead man walking, what's your face? Think of all you gave away. Time has come and your soul's been stuck. Bow before the King of Kings. Oh yeah, dead man walking, what's your face? Think of all you gave away. Time has come and your soul's been stuck. Bow before the King of Kings.
And that was Dead Man Walking by One Way Out off their album Wasted. It seems the doctor has decided to join us again. Hello, doctor.
The laundry called.
Ah, so the Dead Man Walking, you could not prescribe any kind of cure for such ailment.
No, it's pretty obvious it was a curse. And I'm not that kind of doctor.
What good are you? You're not a medical doctor. You're not a witch doctor.
You know, eventually there'll be something I can heal.
I hear your souls with my voice. That's why they call me Lord Reverend.
Much clearer, much more straight to the point.
Let's
Lot vaguer terms of what you need to do.
see. All right. So Spotify a while ago, there was like a big kerfuffle about uh this guy kind of dresses up in makeup sometimes, has a big red nose. Joe Rogan.
Ah, yeah, big clown.
Yeah. He says a lot of dumb stuff, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He's just kind of dumb.
Mostly
Uh,
platforms, a lot of dumb stuff.
yeah. And so a lot of artists have decided, fuck it. We don't want to be associated with such a platform that platforms this guy who's talking like COVID denial and the platforming people who are COVID deniers, and which is honestly some of the least offensive things Joe Rogan has done.
Mhm.
Again, I don't hate the guy. He's just like he could. Someone could be saying, "Oh, I'm not racist. It's just black culture or something," and he won't push back at all against that nonsense. I remember having an argument with one of our friends. It's like, man, can you believe this racist shit he's been? I'm like, what racism? He's just talking about culture. I'm like, what the? Do you? I think that's probably the danger of Joe Rogan. Really, is
Yeah.
normifying. Let these dog whistles.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of a weirdo. I pay attention to the extremes of every ideology and what's going on. I'm a weirdo like that, and I notice all these fucking dog whistles, and I go, "How the fuck do you not notice this shit? You does my car. How do you not notice this shit? You who drives my bus. How do you not notice this shit?"
People tend to not want to notice,
Uh,
so they won't,
yeah,
or they notice it and they are very good at pretending like nothing's going on.
I don't know. I do realize it's a product of the environment I set myself of trying to understand and learn things. Uh, I do understand that if I had remained ignorant, this would not be a problem for me.
Ah, ignorance. It's just so comfy. Do
Yeah.
you know the actual Spotify payout, like the payout rates
No.
for every time you get a stream? You get 0.004 cents.
Then what does
You get
Spotify get?
I'm actually not sure what how much Spotify's payout is, but your cut of it is 1/2500th of a cent.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why like I still rather go on Bandcamp, but there was but I
Yeah,
had to.
there's stuff there, and it's one of the distributions that you can have. Just if you can pay a band on Bandcamp, this is my public service announcement. Pay them. Them getting $1 for that song is going to be a million times more valuable to them than any amount of streams you give them on Spotify. But if they only got Spotify, listen to them, get them paid. Bands need to make some money.
Yeah, and that seems to be like the bigger problem after the Joe Rogan thing was that bands don't get paid. Only like the largest of the large make any kind of money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And mostly it's like you pay for the, you know, what's that thing when bands go to a bar, they don't get paid, but they say
They're getting publicity. They're getting
yes, but it's not that word.
not experience. See, what was it? Exposure.
Exposure. Yes, that'll fucking lie to keep like artists working off for nothing.
Yep.
Exposure, because I could point to this if somebody asks, "Can I listen to your band?" I could point to this and say, "Hey, yeah, you can go on Spotify and listen to my band." Uh, but that's all it is. It's fucking exposure.
Yep. You're hoping to get somebody to come to a gig or buy some merch or purchase your song on Bandcamp later because they like you enough.
Mm-hmm. And here's a band that, like, just soon after I did my black magic to get these songs, they pulled their stuff off of Spotify. I imagine for the same reason many people pull their stuff off of Spotify, because it's nonsense and shit for the artists. I mean, as a user, it's all right.
Mhm.
Honestly, after I got done with the playlist stuff, I haven't used it in about a month or two. But as a research tool, it's pretty good. This is a band called The Creepers, off the album The Creepers, and this song is called In the Bag. That is no longer on Spotify. I'm not sure where it is, but due to the powers given to me by Satan, I happen to have it.
Excuse me, sir, do you have the time? I've been waiting round here for a friend of mine. An hour ago, I said to me, "Help, so pour me another beer." Call me up with me downtown. Throw back your head, start sleeping around. Find a couple of chicks that ain't know the hell. Hey man, I'm dressed to kill. Screw you. You always let me down. You keep making up plans and you're never around. Call yourself a friend and I hate to rag, but get your balls if they weren't in the bag. Excuse me, sir, do you have the time? I've been waiting out here for a friend of mine. An hour ago, he said to meet him here, so pour me another beer. Screw you, you always let me down. You keep making all the plans and you're never around. Call yourself a friend and I hate to rag, but get your balls if they weren't in the bag. Excuse me, sir, do you have the time? I've been sitting round here drinking beer and wine. The bar is closed and it's late in the eat. I guess it's time to leave. Screw you, you always let me down. You keep making all the plans and you're never around. Call yourself a friend and I hate to rag, but get your balls if they weren't in the bag. Screw you, you always let me down. You keep making all the plans and you're never around. Call yourself a friend and I hate to rag, but get your balls if they weren't in the bag.
That was In the Bag by The Creepers, off the album The Creepers, found only in the ether, as far as I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you might find them on YouTube. They might have put their stuff on Bandcamp. My knowledge is limited.
It's always crazy how much music is probably just out there gone, you know? Somebody made it, uploaded it, and then deleted it or stopped paying to keep it up somewhere and gone forever.
Just ephemeral noise. And the archives of MySpace.
Sometimes it's a godsend when it's gone though. The bar is so low that there's so much crap, and this is speaking from somebody who also makes crap. Like,
I'm glad some of my crap will one day disappear with no one ever hearing of it ever again.
yep, the
That
only people
one
who will know is
viewer, that was me making sure the upload was correct. That's all that's needed.
sometimes you rage unupload every single thing. You're like, nobody's gonna listen to this. It's gone forever. This and the 15 other covers I never want anyone to hear that I did. Eventually, the Korean police will find them.
Eventually. Let's see. But I had to get. I knew all this stuff with Joe Rogan and the not paying the artists very well, but I still had to get Spotify. Well, I wanted to do an interview with some awesome guys I've met, friends of the pod, and I couldn't find their stuff anywhere else. Speaking of the Granite Saints. Cool dudes. I really like them all. The only one complaint I ever have about them is I really don't want to know about the lead singer's sex life. I know you, dude. I could see your face, and now listening to that song, I just see your face, man, and I don't want to. It's not the song I'm going to play because I honestly don't care for that song artistically, but also just whenever I hear, if I'm talking about it enough, I probably should play it just so you can get some context of what I'm here talking about.
I suppose so. I luckily cannot picture his face, so.
Oh, lucky you, because this song will be weird when you can. Nasty Things. If I were to rate this song, it would be ew. Just because, man, I know your face. Again, no judgment on the song. The fact that I know your face. All right, here it is. Sorry for the wait.
No problem.
This is Nasty Things by the Granite Saints.
Outside in the parking lot, steamy windows, things are getting hot. Hands all over, running up and down.
And that was Nasty Things by the Granite Saints off their album Red, White, and Screwed. What did you think of that song?
It's a good song. I enjoyed it. If I knew the singer personally, I would not want to imagine the nasty things that want to be done. That's the thing.
No, and you can all. This is just the horniest song written as a horny song. Like I know your face, dude. I don't like the imagery this song creates. But I don't know. It's better than most things on the radio today, I guess. Most of them are all fucking. I'm ready to fuck. That's like a good 70% of the songs on the radio.
You know, it's a universal topic. So
I'm ready to fuck. That's a song. That's a radio hit. I'm ready to do it. Let's go. I'm ready to fuck. Yeah, and something usually about underage girls, because that's a good 30% of what's on the radio is statutory rape.
No, it sells. Everybody's ready to fuck, but some people, this is not prospectively what you want to do.
I'm looking at you, Jonah Jet. Yeah, I think you could get off because you're a woman. No, you're looking at 17-year-olds. Anyway, that rant's over. No, it's not. No, it's not. Radio has been grooming men since the fucking 80s to be fucking pedophiles. Okay, rant's over. We'll leave it there.
No more interjections?
No more interjections. Gonna leave that there. He's gonna drop that, walk away.
Ready for the next song then?
Ready for the next song? This song's called Radio by the 86 List.
Listen just the other day, a little curious about what they will play. Empty lyrics about chicks in my ear. None of what you sound is all a fucking hit. Bad girls, bad money, bad sex, bad cars, bad guns, bad drugs. Hollow rock stars, same lame game, but a vanilla juvenile. Tuning in the bullshit way, drive for miles, yeah. Radio, oh, 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 oh. Radio, oh, 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 oh. Radio, oh, 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 oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Radio's empty, all I gotta say. Hear the empty bubble goes down every single day. They say pop rock, that's what you think. It's just pop rock, like you're all in the thing. With the rest of the shit, you rock in your SUV. I got my guitar, it sets me free. True blue rock and roll, no strings attached. Roots rock, over radio, we smash. Radio, oh, 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 oh. Radio, oh, 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 oh. Radio, oh, 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 oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn on the radio today, just to see what they will play. But I got a guitar, and Mr. Otto plays the bass. Just add the rhythm of the motherfucking snare, so you hear that shit in your face. Gotta say radio, listen just the other day. A little curious about what they will play. Lot of bullshit inside my head. It's a bullshit sound, it's all a fucking bad girls, bad money, bad sex, bad guns, bad drugs, bad guns. Hollow rock stars, same
86 list with Radio off the album Tattoo. And 86 list has been one of the great finds off of this venture. There was a number of songs I wanted to use for this little showcase, but I'll just save them for other shows. It's fine. It's fine. I can't show the whole discography in one show. That'd be ridiculous, or like we've done with the Squids or Vidar Death Ray or something like that.
What, too dense a discography?
Three and I think 4 albums.
So that would be an extra loaded episode if that were to happen.
Yes, and they're not like EPs or anything. They're full LPs.
Oof.
It would be a day. But there's just been finding music I've been having trouble finding, like old splits. So Kanye.
Oh my god.
Just had to say one word and I get this reaction. Okay, background.
Jesus
This guy here used to be a big Kanye stan.
Was a huge fan.
Yee stan. You want to go through? Okay, I don't know. Well, this will date us, but Kanye's been going through a phase right now. I don't know what to call it. The straight up Nazi phase.
Hearing himself saying he's got a lot in common with the white man, which, considering his incredible sum of money now, is probably more true than anyone would like to admit.
Saying the Jews control all of the music industry and control what the opposition say.
Oh God!
Gonna go DEFCON 3. Oh shit! Why isn't that our band name?
It's just a mess, isn't it? And it's after mess after mess. It's like the mess never really ends. It just somehow gets worse over time. It's kind of like watching an episode of Always Sunny, where you see a character, you're like, there's no way they could possibly not learn from this lesson, and they never learn, no matter how hard the world wants them to learn. And it's just fucked up because the motherfucker holds so much like influence and sway, and it emboldens right wingers, and it discredits so many people, and it's just sad because I really like The College Dropout, and it makes me ashamed now.
Do you want to go through your history with Ye? I believe his name is now. Is it Ye? Ye West?
Yeah.
Or did he keep the West? I don't know.
I don't know. I like to imagine it's a Prince style situation where it's just yay now.
Because
like,
there is a period I liked Kanye too. I really liked Jesus Walks. That has an amazing beat.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Great flow. It's just an all around awesome song. I don't care if it's about Jesus. It's a fucking good song.
Yeah, it's those first 5 albums are all fantastic and like.
See, that's
their
where
own
we
way.
disagree. Like, I could pick and choose. You're like 5 albums are great. Yeah, a couple.
I can
of
say,
them are all right.
like, College Dropout's really good. Late Registration's really good. Graduation's not as good, but still pretty damn good. Time has sort of vindicated 808s and Heartbreaks. Yeah, that's fair. We should. God damn it! I don't want to be sticking up for Kanye West. Fuck him.
Oh man, yeah, no, he he lost all favor with me when he stole he basically stole. I'm pretty sure it was a collaboration. I think he had permission to use
Harder,
like,
better, faster, stronger.
yeah, right.
Yep.
What's the story with that song? 'Cause I never really I heard it, I liked it, and then I heard Kanye, and he didn't add anything to it. It seemed to me, because he just kind of rapped that he was the greatest, and I've heard that before. But it kind of
Oof.
he never seems hinged to me.
No, I don't think so. Like it always seemed kind of one of those situations where there was always kind of the screw loose, except now instead of being something we can laugh at, it's dangerous.
Yeah. He's
Like
gone down a rabbit hole so many Americans have gone down in the last
yeah,
decade, which is the
you would
white nationalist.
you'd think as a black artist, like there would be more shame in going down the white nationalist route, you know?
I think he sees it as a way of connecting with a rebel group. Like he thought it was being shocking, obviously. Then I think most things, shock turned into real belief, like how irony turns into real belief sometimes.
Like the millions of people on B who have gone down the radicalization pipeline because of that. People who like Joe Rogan a ton.
Yeah, speaking of Spotify, we're back to that topic. All right.
You know, you can't really get away from Joe Rogan when you're doing a Spotify episode.
Yeah. No, I know people who listen to Joe Rogan. A lot of people listen to Joe Rogan. Yeah. I watching not just listening to it, have the video on. Who watches a video of a fucking podcast?
We're gonna make an all visual podcast. That's the plan here.
That's called a news show. A round table.
Octagonal table. King Arthur didn't believe in roundness, you know. He wanted to make sure that we had a round table, and he wanted a higher chair so he could see how equal everyone was. You know,
but of course, he was the most equal among people.
Of course, you know, well known for his equality as king.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Green Knight. That's a good movie.
I have not seen the Green Knight. I just watched The Northman.
Yeah, how was that?
That was fucking intense, man. It was like Vikings, almost uncensored. I mean, just the brutality and the stubborn-headed stupidity of it all. It was intense. Like one scene where they just go through one of their amping up hallucinogenic rituals. That's all it is. There's nothing to do with the plot, I guess, besides to show how fucking wild these people are, turning themselves into wolves through mushrooms and shit. It's an intense movie. I highly recommend it.
We'll give it a shot. I got a couple of movies that I gotta catch first, but
where's the movie you're talking about?
Oh, Green Knight. Green Knight's great.
Never heard of it.
It's like Arthurian legend through the lens of really it's a hard world, and a hard world makes hard men even harder, and it's fantastic. It's I think it's A24. I like a lot of their stuff.
I'll check it out. Let's play another song. This is by a band I tried to find physically and as an actual CD, and not find until I began searching here. This is the Cartmans with the song I Want to Be Asexual.
All right.
I wish I was into girls and the tricks that they play. Cause they frustrate me and fuck with my head. And I wish I was dead. Wish I was asexual. Wish I was asexual. Wish I was asexual. Wish I was unaffected by love. Stop fucking with my head, or I'll soon be dead. You make me wanna cry, right time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't explain the way you do it, but you mess with my brain. Got to use just a little game, game that drives me insane. Wish I was asexual. Wish I was asexual. Wish I was asexual. Wish I was unaffected by love.
And that was I Wish I Was Asexual by the Cartmans. Uh, and yeah, I can relate.
Be a hell of a lot easier.
Yep. But go through months and go, wow, that was dumb. Why did I do? Oh, yeah. Chemicals in our brain make us do the dumbest things. What do we got? We got more songs coming up. We got more songs on the way in the next hour in the PUNAtic Punk Rock Podcast. We're talking about asexuals. We're talking about radio. We're talking about balls in a bag.
Balls in the bag. I mean, I remember the balls in the bag, mind you, but still, like, you can't just leave that in the air to linger.
So how's your musical projects been going?
Uh, either I have lyrics and no song to go with the lyrics, or I have a song but no lyrics to go with the song. It, maybe collaborative work, as has been suggested. But it's just one of those things, like, stuff comes together a little bit and then stuff comes apart. I got one song.
I've been feeling the same. I don't know. I keep coming up with an awesome riff, dumping that riff, doing a boom chuck thing, and making another song.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Like, I have like a graveyard of unfinished songs because it's so much fun to start a song, but it's so much not fun to finish it. But maybe we can help each other out, like help each other finish the songs. Maybe just critiques or helping with the writing.
Halloween's coming. I'm gonna try to go to the open mic and play with my acoustics. I got 6 songs. Feels good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I talking with the band. I was saying, like a band comes to town and we really want to open for them. I could cover like the in between our songs if we need to, and we have a full set.
That's pretty sick.
No, actually, after 5 feels like I started something. Feels like I'm actually moving. Feels like I'm an artist.
No, I get that. I am pretty good at the other stuff, but lyrics are tough. Recording vocals requires you to really put yourself out there in a way that like makes me nervous, I think. And I think that's my biggest thing. It's not even that I can't write lyrics anymore. It's just I am so ashamed of what I write that I don't want to sing it, either because it's not good or I've written something too personal now. And now I'm just like, oh, that's gonna make me vulnerable. I better not do that. I better put a layer of irony all over it.
Yeah.
Undercut my own writing.
Well, just understand that everybody will put a layer of irony on it for you. That's what the audience does. If something's too personal, they'll put the layer of irony on for you because they don't want to be vulnerable. And if it's too personal to them, it makes them vulnerable. See, it's not just it's like a self-inflicting musical beam, right? Right. It makes the whole audience vulnerable, but it's self-inflicting wound. It makes you vulnerable as well. It's a like an animal.
I think I get to a point where I could probably put it on a record now, like where I can like record it, put it out there, and then kind of be like hide behind the layers of irony, but like it's out there in the wild. But performing it live would be terrifying now.
I don't know. I like being up there live, even if I fail. And I've failed a number of times. I've so fun. I don't know. I like being up there live.
Oh, I love performing. I just like performing as a unit better.
Yeah, get that. I like being up there with something to do. You know, I never liked the standing around. I gotta tell jokes. Oh, fuck, I gotta tell jokes. Shit, I don't. Sometimes I do something at work, but a lot of times I'm standing in the back until everybody's tuned up, and I'm coming. I got my microphone. I'm ready. Yeah, I got something to do.
I think that's the nice thing about like being a guitarist first and foremost is like it lets you express your emotions in a way that's like more esoteric, like I can use melody to express if I'm feeling sad or I'm feeling angry or I'm feeling like vulnerable, but it's less direct than like when you're just literally saying the words.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. But then I don't know what you mean.
That's fair, It's just guitarists speaking to each other in secret language, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to hurt my soul, hurt my soul. It's only really sensitive people whose soul hurts off of strings. I guess it happens. I guess it happens. Okay, let's do another song.
All right.
A bunch of bullshit. This song's called "Warning Call" by Upstanding Youth from the album "A Sense of Urgency."
Rebels in the same cause, where music is our soul. Well, it doesn't mean we have to be violent. If nothing else, this music here is made us united. Strength is what we need, so this rebel song will sing. So here we go, a revolution has begun. Hear us sing, we're gonna change everything. It's a rebel yell, a warning call to wake you up. It's a time to stand, no longer scared of what comes next. So here we go, a revolution has begun. So hear us sing, we're gonna change everything. It's a rebel, a warning call to wake you up. It's a time to stand, no longer scared of what comes next.
And that was Warning Call by Upstanding Youth off the album A Sense of Urgency. And Doctor, what's your thoughts on music leading to revolution, man?
I'm a pessimist.
You know what?
Not saying that it. Here's the thing: music ultimately probably won't lead to a revolution, but it might inspire someone personally to take revolutionary action,
Yeah.
even though the music itself may not start or end any revolution. But yeah,
That's why all my songs are encrypted messages of listicles and instructions on like things that you can find in the Anarchist Cookbook.
yeah, it's fair. I use Steal This Book as a reference for my lyric writing. It's very important to me, deep down in my heart.
I don't know. I don't particularly buy it. Yeah, I could get the inspiration. I mean, the world needs and music that resonates with them, rebel music. But rebel music has been commodified, and it's not dangerous. You could say anything. You could say anything as long as you have a microphone and a guitar, and it doesn't matter.
Right. And if it didn't matter, they put you in prison for it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like it's a weird thing being a musician. On one hand, you wanna get all your feelings and your thoughts on the world out. On the other hand, you don't. Oh,
Well,
what I was gonna say is you want to share yourself with it, like in hopes that it touches and resonates with other people. But even if it does, you understand it's meaningless. Like I don't know how many revolution songs will it take to cause a revolution.
I don't know if that's a number we can even measure. You know, you gotta make people want it, and maybe songs are where it starts, but can't be where it ends.
No, but again, music has been so commodified that even calls for violent revolution are seen as product and things to be sold as spectacle. But If you're just yelling this shit on the side of the road, everybody think you're crazy. But if you have a guitar and you yell on this shit, then you have a product.
It's everything's product now.
Yeah.
It's just all for sale. You know, the revolution, the counter revolution, the outrage and the apathy, all commodified, all valuable bits of a capitalist machine.
Let's listen to some ska punk, shall we?
Ooh,
Like
fun.
ska punk? I like ska. I think I asked you this question before. You know what ska punk is?
Yes, I know what ska punk is.
It's when ska, which is like the fuck baby of ska, I guess. Like, and punk rock had one really, really clean night. It was really clean. It was actually like kind of did what the Mormons do. They call it soak.
Oh no, are we talking about soaking?
Yeah.
Now, this has been brought to my attention. This is breaking news in the Mormon sphere. At BYU here in Utah, there's been an outbreak of crabs, but not where you think they are. They're armpit crabs.
Armpit crabs. Because armpit doesn't count.
Armpit doesn't count apparently to God. So everyone's getting an outbreak of armpit crabs right now at the Mormon University BYU.
Mormons are funny, man.
You would think the underwear would protect them from armpit crabs, but guess it didn't.
Well, this song's called Crack House. I don't know where to segue that. It's just what it is, man. It's just the facts of the day. Of the
It's the
nation.
crack house.
Tantrum Monster. The Tantrum Monster. And I believe Black Square used a snippet of this song. The song we heard last time, Long Road Home.
Oh, shit.
So I wanted to cover my bases. This is Rack House.
There's a crack house in my neighborhood. How would you go away from my neighborhood? There's a smack house in my neighborhood. How would you go away from my neighborhood? People coming in, but they never coming out. What's going through their mind? What they thinking about? People always coming in and yelling and shouting. I'm going to the street, yeah, the love the way at the crack house. In my neighborhood, how would you go away? Oh, from my neighborhood. I'm in smack house. In my neighborhood, how would you go away? Oh, from my neighborhood.
ultra monster with crack house and a little thingy at the end. I totally forgot about. What is this? A lot of reverb.
I mean, everyone knows the neighborhood crack house. No one. Sometimes they're next door. Sometimes they open up a chop shop.
Yep. A lot of times they open up a chop shop.
It's a tried and true crackhead business.
Yeah. You every block. That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh, what else has been on the news, man? There's a war in Ukraine, the drought, the disaster, the apocalypse, world falling down around you.
You know? The eternal drying of the Salt Lake. It's gonna make Salt Lake City an unlivable hellhole in a couple of years.
Wow.
Where will the Mormons go then? Did I ever tell you about there is a Hawaiian Mormon town?
I'm not surprised, but go on.
It was a bunch of Iosepa. It's a ghost town.
Oh,
It's like 100 miles, not 100 miles. It's like 75 miles from like Salt Lake City, and it was there wasn't a temple out in Hawaii, so they came to Utah for the temple, but it wasn't exactly the most conducive place for Polynesians, and so they formed the town of Iosepa. About 200 people. They had like a big pavilion for like doing like hula and family events. There's a bust of King Kamehameha over there, and but eventually they built a temple out in Honolulu, and so they all went back to Hawaii because the only thing better than having your Hawaii in the middle of the Mormon desert is just to go back to Hawaii. But it's nice to know that like less than 100 miles out from me, there's a monument to King Kamehameha.
that is pretty cool, actually.
They got to name a lake there because the lake was part of the area they were homesteading.
Mm-hmm.
So in Utah there is Kanaka Lake.
Nice.
And it is my goal to hopefully before leaving here to maybe see the settlement if we can.
Yeah, Matt, because like the Mormons did a big push in Polynesia, so I'm not surprised that there was like a place with Polynesia, like Polynesia town, Mormon town. I didn't know they got like all left. I actually thought it might be a small community outside of things. That makes sense to me.
There's probably like sub communities and whatnot, like little enclaves and whatnot that of like people from Polynesia who all kind of know each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, they formed an official town.
Yeah, that's cool. Not cool that they had to.
Yeah.
You get some weird Polynesian history that corresponds with Mormon history.
Yeah.
It's weird where they corresponds, but like intersects.
Yeah. They kind of come together. So apparently, the cemetery is part of the Register of Historic Places.
Cool. And there'll forever be Kanaka Lake.
And forever there will be Kanaka Lake. Yeah. in the ghost town of Iosepa. Well,
the
we're
locals
gonna
say it
take
weird?
it back. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they. I don't know how many people know about Iosepa and Kanaka Lake.
Kanaka Lake. I guess-
Kanaka.
I don't know. I don't know the accent of Utah.
That is
Do they have an accent?
it's not a strong one. They swear they have an accent. It's not very distinguishable.
It's just common
Yeah.
American.
Yeah, it's just the American accent. They swear that calling it mountain is different than just saying mountain. Ooh, that's some real distinguishing features to the accent.
I'm sure some people think it is.
They do have the dumbest names that I've ever heard out here.
Such as?
Hartley is a great example. Hold on one second. What's a dumb Mormon name? McKinsley.
That's an Irish name.
Yeah, but they swear it's Mormon names.
Okay.
Utah names. That's what they are.
Utah.
Everybody really likes to have slightly, strange, just oddly
I was expecting
incorrect names.
things like Ezekiel or Saffron but no, that's a hippie name, Saffron. Like that.
I know a Killian.
Achillean, that's a cool one. Like ones
And,
that sound like aliens. Well, let's get back to the topic. Spotify has many songs. Here's a band called Pimp Bot.
But
With that name like that, what do you think kind of music they make?
this better be some electronic hip hop.
No. They make ska, but they
Okay.
make ska kind of gross.
Grosser than nasty things.
Ooh, that's a toss up. Some of their songs, yes, not this song. But I really like this song. This song is called Bitch, I'll Get Home When I'm Done. From the album It's One.
I pray that these four walls expand, 'cause I don't fit in with your master plan. I feel the ceiling caving in, and if for too long you were wondering, no, just one of us, not two of us, can fit her in this room. Only one of us can fit her in this room. Don't ask me what time I'll be home, because it's okay for me to be alone. These four walls are mine, but you make all the rules. I'm masturbating to the blues. I'm living in jail without a crime. I thought this life on earth was mine. I'd like to wipe my ass without you being there.
Zach, you better not be hanging out with any girls.
When are you gonna grow up? Who are you going out with? Didn't you go out with them last night? When are you gonna grow up?
Whatever, call me back, I guess.
Only one of us, not two of us, can fit her in this room. Only one of us can fit her in this room. Only one of us, not two of us, can fit her in this room. Only one of us can fit her in this room. Only one of us, not two of us, can fit her in this room. Only one of us can fit her in this room. I see you, one of us, not two of us, can fit her in this room. Only one of us can fit here in this room. I like to wipe my ass without you being there. I'm suffocating, but you don't care.
That was Bitch, I'll Get Home When I'm Done by Pimpbot off the album Admit One. Yeah, it's relatable, I think.
It was exactly as I expected it.
With a name like that, yeah. It's pretty
Only
good
one way
groove.
can go. Yeah, no, that was a great groove.
Well, we're coming to the end of the show, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. But anything else new? Um,
Nah, I don't have much to talk about for once. It's cold now, and I hate it. Yeah, rain here is icy. It's not fun.
oh,
It's not fun rain. It's 48 degrees. I'm from an island. I do not jive well with temperatures anywhere between 65 and 0 and 95 and up. I have a real small window of acceptable degrees, and 48 is not one of them, and it's going to get colder, and I'm not excited for it. Apparently there is first autumn, and then first winter, and then second autumn, and then second winter,
what does
and
that
then
even mean?
and then there's spring, and then third winter.
What? What does that even mean?
It means that even though the season has changed, it's gonna fucking snow and get cold randomly for like a week.
Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Why'd you go? Could have been here, and will it rain today? I hope so.
I came for love.
Yeah, they'll do that. But we're coming to the end of the show. I usually try to get these out on a Friday, especially when we record on a Wednesday. It just kind of makes sense. There's this band out in Ocean View. Apparently, not many bands out in Ocean View. It's kind of one of the most isolated neighborhoods on the island. And probably one of the most criminal, but
Those two go hand in hand.
yeah. There's a band from there called Cause of Affliction, Kauz, or they go by Koa. They put down a lot of albums. Remember how Terry would tell us, you gotta punk up like a Hawaiian song or like a local song. These guys did it, and I'm glad we never did.
That wasn't our bag.
No, and it was, yeah. Try not to say bad things, but I don't like their covers of of local or reggae songs. Uh, they do this cover of Bob Marley, which is it's just yeah, I don't like it at all. Uh, but here's a song called Aloha Friday. And I believe you know the words. I believe everybody who's grew up on the islands knows the words. Or even if you just lived here for 6 months. Uh, the words are do 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 do. No, it's not that. But somehow they add that into the song, which annoys me. But anyway, here we go. This is Cause of Affliction with Aloha Friday.
Here is where I sit on cloudy and bliss. The dream about us everywhere. I got a guitar in my hand, a Western oil can, under my cold foreign chair. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. The curse is all here, drinking on my beer. Got cake exploding everywhere. I got some pokey on the side, and mama's trying to hide the memory of the Heineken beer. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. Drinking up the brews, laying me smoking on the side. All the surfers are slamming at lemons and banyans away down the Lee Drive. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. It's Aloha Friday, oh yeah, no until Monday. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. Everybody now. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. It's Aloha Friday, no until Monday. One more time. It's Aloha Friday, oh yeah, no until Monday.
That was Aloha Friday by Cause of Affliction off the album Put On Your Happy Face. Matu. Uh, I don't know. I could have done without that bit. I would even prefer it to be silent than having that weird thing. I mean, otherwise, I really kind of dig the song.
No, it was done in the right spirit.
Yeah,
Spirit of fun.
I agree. Okay, yeah, you won me over. I'll ignore the matu. I mean, what does that add? I don't under it literally just sounds in the way. I guess that's all they wanted to do. Don't analyze it. Stop analyzing it. It's fun. Sometimes I just gotta say, hey, you know what? Throw out logic and think for a second. And it all makes sense. And I believe this song works in the same light.
I think so.
Anyway, thanks for joining me, Doctor.
No
You look
problem.
tired.
Anytime. You know, it's late.
What time is it in Mormon land?
It's 11 p.m.
Oh, wow. You can stay up later than that.
Yeah, I could. But I got obligations,
Remember-
don't you know?
Time this would be the time you start waking up.
Hey, that's 5 p.m.
I mean, okay, coming out of your room. Sorry.
That's fair.
Anyway, great seeing and talking to you again.
Always a pleasure.
Kind of, this was nice. Just kind of chat.
Yeah, shoot the shit.
Yeah. Anyway, take care. Mahalo.
Good night.
Friday, no work till Monday. Everybody now, it's Aloha Friday, no work till Monday. It's Aloha Friday, no work till Monday. One more time, it's Aloha